got some noise in my ears now. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, look, you do have 55.
Yeah, I'm rotating them just in case it glitches one. If it somehow glitches all
I'll start the story from here next
15 of these saves, then I'm gonna be so upset.
Game over, man.
Although, I don't think this game's really glitchy. I think I'm just really good at finding glitches.
Well, you said it glitched in 2 separate spots.
Yeah, but it wasn't the second one wasn't too bad. I was just mad because it glitched. Nope.
I was curious, what was your motivation for that jump?
I went too far around, and I jumped.
I was waiting for your body to go all contorted and you just explode in a fiery blast of sand.
Why?
Because that would be one of the best glitches I've ever seen. But it'll never happen if the game's not programmed that way.
Better.
Oh, sure, your body could get contorted like we saw before, but...
I've just realized I haven't fought any people since that one bridge part.
Yeah.
Like the glitch part. I fought birds and bats, but no people.
Oh, look, more.
Oh, this is in
running.
the sands of the warrior within. Or I think. Don't close it. Ooh, bat.
Is it?
No, it's not. Hi. So there was no Life is Strange update?
No. Well, there was an update. I don't know what it was for.
It was for it, you just missed it.
No, I looked at it and it wasn't there. That was a good 1.4 gigs, so.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too, but
I go in this.
probably releasing a release date though today or tomorrow as I'm recording.
It's kind of behind, don't you think?
A little bit.
No, they did say 17th to the 24th. Right?
No, they said 7th to the 14th.
Oh, never mind. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be great. It will be great.
Yeah, okay, so they released the date this morning.
What's the date?
July 28th. Will be when they release the 4th episode.
Can you leave me?
That's 5 days from now, if you're curious, if your math is a little off.
Yeah, whatever. That's cool. That's exciting. The next episode of Gravity Falls is on August 3rd. If you're curious.
So what, they do it every 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
I watched it. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. It was good.
Wish I could watch it on Disney Channel, but, you know, I guess I just have to stream it illegally.
Hey, sometimes that happens.
Okay, this part's really fun.
Is it?
I do remember this part.
Why is there a giant sewer that just runs into this big room? Who puts this much detail into a room that will probably never be accessed?
Look who just accessed it.
Yeah. Why?
The Persian prince.
Also, what made that size of a hole in the grate? Are you fighting Croc from Batman now, or like what's going on?
Okay, R1 this way. That's what I was looking for. I should read directions.
Yeah, it really should. It's not the first time you haven't read something and it told you exactly what you need to do.
We should do an IKEA trip where it's called like doesn't read instructions, and we're supposed to build a desk, but we end up building a chair.
You build a table.
Yeah.
Extendedly long table. Ooh, a cavern of ladders. Hot damn.
Can't wait to beat this game.
I'll start the story from here next time.
I love this game. I'm sad that it glitched.
Yeah. So was I. That was really sad it glitched. When do you like start seeing things again? When does it get brighter?
Can't see things.
Well, it's a very dark environment. It's like we're in Mario Underground here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'll go this way.
It's just there's a peep. All I've been doing for like the last 40 minutes.
Wall running, wall jumping.
Yeah, all platforming stuff. I want to see you kill a person or something.
Matthew, that's my least favorite part because that requires skill.
I know. That's my favorite part because it requires you to have skill. Which we all know. You only have so much of. Just keep swinging, man. Get swinging with it.
Can you fuck off, please?
Nope.
Like I'm trying to kill you. I hate that.
What would people think if they saw you like just swinging around at bats like that? Is he crazy? Are the bats actually?
Bats are so adorable.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't see it.
I can see it in like babies. I don't think I could see it in full size.
I like bats. There's a lot of bats in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they like gravitate towards Lethbridge. So I've seen a lot of bats. Not like bats. I'm a bat person. I hate spiders.
But spiders are so adorable.
No, they're not. They're disgusting. I mean, I don't know what I was trying to do there, but
You're trying to get through the hole. You just ride it like that.
we're not supposed to.
Maybe you are. Just get a good swing at it. No.
Oh, good to know that fucking breaks.
Maybe you should jump to the next part of higher platform.
Jump to this part.
Wow, good idea. You know,
That was horrible.
Your physics were really off on that one. Dave Johnson isn't paying you $60 to do it like this. There you go.
That's what I was looking for. Do 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 do.
I don't know, this game needs a little more story.
Yeah, does it? I don't think it does.
Well, when your sound effects are awful and there's like no story, this game just seems like it's going and it's going. So you're at the beginning.
What?
You're at the beginning again.
Oh no, the beginning's over there. Because I saved it over there.
I know. Right. Fine. Get out of the hole.
I thought there was gonna be a secret. I thought there was gonna be like, hey, this is where you. Can I get out of here?
You better
If I
hope.
can't, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. We aim at.
Probably aim for the ledge on the right side there. Or you can go to the other bucket, yeah. Also, who's putting these buckets in the air like this?
Okay, and then I have to go in here.
That's the question, though. Do you have to go in there?
Yeah.
Wow, you were right. Was that all that was in there? Was just some sand?
I think so.
Oh
I
god.
can climb up. Cool.
You
If
should.
I don't go in here, I don't know where to go. No, don't press circle, press X.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna make it. Hiya! Okay, where are we going?
Uh-oh. Oh, the camera was getting janky there.
I was looking around. Probably not the best time.
Yeah, that's
to
probably
look around.
what'll break this game is curiosity.
I want to get there though.
Yeah, where?
Onto this ledge down here.
Okay.
Where at? This just a tank in there and I didn't have to go this way, I'm gonna be mad. Let's go
I
back.
hope you looked at that room fully and were aware that you saw everything in it. Hope you're not backtrack.
Why would I backtrack?
It's because you don't pay attention to what's in the room and you just walk away. It's happened in Portal. Saying it could happen again. And that is the big concern here.
Guess who also might watch our channel?
Who else? Who else do you know?
Linda.
Great, 3 people we know.
Well, how else can we get people to watch this? Doing the best I can, Matthew.
So we take the fight to Reddit.
We can.
We have to. We keep adding all your friends.
Who else? What?
There's no ledge there.
Yeah, there was. Look at that. That is a bloody fucking edge.
Look, you can grab. No, it's not.
It's right there,
You
dude.
can go off this side, though. There isn't a ledge on the other side.
There's that. Oh my god, do I not go here? Am I just stupid? Do I jump across? Okay, I think I know what to do.
Do you?
No.
No.
No fucking idea.
My concern is it was in that back room there that there was another exit and you just had to run up the wall and avoid the spinny discs. And now you can't get back.
Great. That's what we're gonna do.
Do the whole
Start
puzzle
again.
Oh my god.
Matthew.
Armageddon.
Who cares if we add our friends? Or if our friends subscribe to us? At least we get people to watch. Like, you can't start off with...
Are your friends sharing it as well? Probably not.
They should, though. Overall.
Are you saving again? No. Okay.
Going into the room to get out of here.
That's where you go. If it was just in that beginning room. Or that end room there at the sand.
Hey, man. I don't know.
It just seemed weird that you had all these, like, spinning discs and stuff. Why don't you go that way? Alright.
I can, but I can't climb across.
Can you wall run across?
Not on these ledges.
No. There's a whole bunch of buckets you haven't got.
You know what other game we could play? Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's get this one done first. Which is going to take us forever.
Matthew, you know how much I love puzzle solving.
Yeah, I know you do.
Splinter Cell, I could speedrun Splinter Cell. Because Splinter Cell is...
And that's how you die, like, the first.
Splinter Cell... is... Agreed.
Are you sure that was the right way to go?
Yeah. We're going back to that room.
Why?
Because you said, swear to God, if it's in that room.
Oh, it looks like you have to go up on the second level to get into that room with the... You have to go on the left side over to the right using the bucket.
Yeah, and that's how I did it last time. I jumped from that rope.
No, the ones that still have buckets on them. There's 3 with still buckets.
Okay.
It's up to you what you want to do. I'm just saying there's new stuff over there if you want to play with it.
Well, how do I get to it?
I don't know. You're the one who's played this game before. Mr. I can speedrun it.
I can, Matthew.
Really? Then you should know where you need to go.
Okay.
Maybe if you jump off that side ledge there onto the bucket, you can swing yourself.
Side ledge. This corner edge.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Cool. Making it back to the sand room.
Right. Maybe that's the exit then. Yeah, okay. Fine. Live and learn, right?
Oh, is this room confusing for you, too?
No, I'm just learning. Because that's probably the exit hole up there.
That's what I'm aiming for.
And you have to go all the way around after that.
I guarantee it was in that sand room, and I just
Yep.
didn't try anything. Probably a ledge I have to climb onto.
Just walked in, grabbed the sand, walked out.
Great room.
Wow.
People that that are watching me play this game are like, wow.
Totally
It
vomit.
was like right there.
It's just too good. They had to make a whole another episode just to fill this room.
You could delete the other episode. Oh look, I did it in one try.
First try. So, what way are you going?
That rope.
Okay.
Am I doing something wrong?
No, you just wanted to play the game. I just wasn't sure where you were going. You were hanging out for a while there.
Trying to gain speed. Okay.
Is
Ledge.
it that ledge right there?
Probably, actually. Can I get to it?
I'm at the wall.
Well, that was easy. I'm a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Did it.
Who would have thought?
Okay, I'm a little...
You're not even on a platform this time. This bat should be easy to kill.
They should be, but apparently I can't.
Apparently you're a better ledge fighter than you are floor fighter.
150%.
Well, glad we made that discovery though. It's good that we went all the way.
Do you hate this game yet?
A little bit. Getting close.
I'm sorry, I'm really not that stupid. I made it down, so we're good.
You are down. You know where there's some water is on the floor in this room. But yeah.
Cool. Box time. Listen to that Arabian music.
That's beautiful.
Started watching Bollywood movies again.
You have some weird phases. I really question you sometimes.
Well, they're on Netflix. And I was like,
Well,
hey, I'm gonna check out, there's this one called Cash.
do you know how many genres are on Netflix?
A ton.
In Canada here too. And you opt out for...
Dude,
Well, at least-
Bollywood movies are nostalgic for me.
Oh, alright, yeah, okay.
I had a bunch of brown friends.
That's racist.
What?
It's
How
not-
was that racist?
it's
I
not-
had literally...
It's not politically correct.
That's what they call themselves.
Well, it's what they call themselves. It's not something you have to... Have you ever seen
It's
them?
just a color. We're white. I was their white friend. I had black friends. How are they racist? It might be racist if I said I had terrorist friends, but I didn't. I just said I had brown friends.
Well, it goes a couple ways. You know, if you want to be politically correct or not, it's up to you.
Well, how is that not politically correct? I don't know what they are. I can't say they were Muslim.
Well,
I have no idea
You
what they
could
were
say they
because
were-
they just said we were brown.
you could say they were
Indian?
East Indian.
Well, that sounds more racist. Probably don't have to go this way.
I'd say, if you had a crippled friend, would you say I have a couple crippled friends, or would you say I have some handicapped friends?
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, one of those blue.
Saying you have brown friends isn't. If they call themselves brown, brown's just a color, dude.
What? That's not
They
your call.
never once told me where they were from. I have a couple Persian friends. That might be racist.
Well,
That might be politically
It would be
incorrect. Because
politically- it's not actually a country anymore. So you would have to say you have some Iranian
I mean, I'm
friends.
sure we're gonna get comments later when we're famous that are gonna be like, technically that is politically incorrect.
Technically, might get a
But
bit of a
that's
racist.
the way they wanted me to call them. They're like, just call us your brown friend. They call themselves my brown friends.
Oh, well.
That's how we talk to each other. Anyway, I had brown friends. Nostalgic to watch Bollywood movies. Started watching this one called Cash. and
Still
it's
can't
amazing.
find the connection. Did you watch Bollywood movies with them, or
Yeah, dude,
was it just because you had those types of friends? They
we
like,
watch those movies all the time.
okay, because like what I was getting from that is you had this group of friends, and because of that, it made you feel like you should watch Bollywood movies.
No,
Because
that'd
it
be
reminded-
politically incorrect and racist.
It reminded you of them.
I mean, it would be
How
politically.
is... Alright.
It'd be politically incorrect to say I have red friends.
Oh, why? Red's just a color.
No, but there's a difference between saying.
No, there's not. There's still colors.
What about black friends?
Do you say you have yellow friends?
No, I say I have Asian friends.
Well, what's the difference? It's just a color. This is
Because they're not yellow.
But that's how society has painted it. In media.
Yeah.
Inappropriate media,
I'm sure it
nonetheless.
does, but that's not a... I've never met a
Wow,
yellow
you should
Asian.
have a moment.
They were more... They were more...
These next couple words are gonna change some lives. Thankfully, we're almost out of this room.
Yeah. Gave us something to talk.
Sadly, we had to play the race card to do it, but we
No.
got out of this room.
I don't... There's a difference between saying you have brown friends and saying you have... Because it's the easiest way to say you have... Like... Because I don't want to be politically incorrect and say I have Indian friends if they're from Pakistan. That wouldn't, like... sit well, you know? Right? So it's the easiest way to say you have... How do I get out of this room?
That's a debate that'll last a long time.
Yeah, and it's... Oh, I know what we're doing.
Yeah, you picked it
Yeah,
up?
figured it out. How many minutes?
What'd you have to do? Wall jump?
Guess where we are.
In Persia? Oh, God, we're going to the special room again.
Hashtag special room. Anyway, we should watch Bollywood movies together. They're so cheesy, and there's always a dance scene, and it's amazing. They're beautiful.
You also go with Southeast Asian.
Yeah, or you can just call them Asians. Is that okay?
I was talking about your Indian friends.
I could call them Southeast Asian. But why do that?
You can always just play the color.
It's fine, dude. That's how they call themselves.
Well,
You're the one that said you colored a black person
you colored.
when,
Now, would you go
were-
African?
you said,
Okay, yeah, and I'd be wrong on this.
yeah,
What did I say?
I'm not wrong.
I want words for words here.
You said when you were given the color black, right, you drew a black person.
No, I drew a person's outline in a black crayon.
No.
Do you want to see the picture?
Yeah,
That'll
I
go
do.
on our Instagram, okay?
That
After
would
this,
be our Instagram.
after this recording, I want you to put.
How is it politically incorrect to call someone brown if that's what they call themselves?
Alright, don't.
I personally think it'd be like, what if I call them Southeast Asian and they're like, sorry, I'm from Afghanistan or something. Like, it's easier just to be like, they're my brown friend.
Alright.
I'm their white friend. Is it politically incorrect to
You know,
say,
there was like the whole Civil War thing.
what Civil War? Quote directly, what Civil War?
The American one,
Yeah.
where there was the
Black
battle
people
of
that were slaves
and
and
races, all because of different
it
colors.
wasn't a racist war.
Really?
Yeah. The reason for the war is because the North didn't want slaves. obviously.
Mhm.
It was a racist. There was, let me explain. There was a racist undertone, but the whole point of the war was
The equality.
the North didn't want slaves anymore. They still had them, but they didn't want them, right? And the South wanted to keep their way of life. It wasn't a racist war. The North just wanted. Can I not get back? Did I fucking
Yeah.
over? God damn it.
I believe instead of equality, people should just be known as people from different regions of the world. They shouldn't be colored by colors.
Yeah, okay. And
That's my side of this. If you want to stick to your colors, go for it.
it's it's easier to call them my brown friends than being like, hey, which country are you from?
That's just how you get cultured, then, I guess.
If they
ask
call
the
themselves
questions.
a color, then that's how they're gonna be called. If you want to be called my Indian friends, be like, hey, we're Indian. Okay. But if our first... Fuck do I get out of this room? I have to go here, but how do I get there?
You just run up the wall with the box. What room are you trying to get into?
Trying to get to that grade.
That one down to your left there?
Yeah.
Why don't you just move the box across the water and jump in the hole?
No, I'm trying to get to this one with the grate, but how do
Oh,
I
and you're right.
open the grate? Mine is.
I'm waiting for you to figure this out. I don't know what you're...
This is the longest room we've played.
Yep.
And it's not even that hard of a room.
Nope. 7 of the minutes basically refers to us just trying to find or get back to that one room so you can climb up the wall.
7 of the other minutes was us trying to be like, hey, I can call people colors because it doesn't matter. If that's how they introduce themselves, right? I won't up and call them my brown friends. I'll call them by their name, right?
Yeah.
But if you fuck, where do I go? Do I have to turn? The hardest part about this room is the fucking camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm just questioning my patience.
This rope leads there.
And that's the room where you had to climb up the wall.
Yeah.
So you probably fucked up a jump somewhere. The real questions are now being asked.
Here, you try it.
I don't know how to play this game. I don't think games I know how to play. You not noticed that yet?
I know how to play this, I think. Do I just go back?
I don't know where you're trying to go anymore.
I'm trying to get out of this fucking room.
Yeah, okay, so you go... Oh,
Try this. I doubt this is where we're going. I'm looking for a button or something.
okay, we can't go back up this way.
Fuck, where do I go? I have a bob. Okay, I'm going to the safe to see what to do. Can you just delete this episode?
No.
Can you just take
No.
it all out?
Mm-mm.
Like, people, I'm actually smart.
Nope. It might go up as a half-hour part of frustration.
At least we had something to talk about.
That was controversial. That's always
It
good.
wasn't controversial, okay?
Well, there's 2 different beliefs. That makes it a controversy.
There's the wrong belief and the belief that colors don't fucking matter when talking about people. Right?
Well, both are things that are just color doesn't matter. I'm just saying to go for a color to
reference
To
a whole
reference
group of
a
people
whole-
is fine. They're tan, they're brown.
see that's 2 different colors. Which one do you decide upon?
I don't.
Yeah,
Tan's
you have
not
like
a
little
color.
paint spectrums. They're like, oh look, you belong to this group.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Anyways, figure out what the hell you have to do,
Once I have the box.
because we've spent a lot more than even half an hour here. repeat the vision?
No, I don't know where that is. I know where the first half is, but where's the... Do I just have to climb up? I think I figured it out. And I'm gonna cry.
Mm-hmm.
Does
it involve the box?
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured it out. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It makes me sad.
Sorry for distracting you with the race battle there.
No, I wouldn't have known if I didn't see the vision again.
That's if you just needed to use the box. Like,
I do, yeah.
No.
I have to get where I was, though. I don't know which rope it is, but I have to get back to her. I think it's the one with the, like, water. With the extra light.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember. You know what's a fun game?
What?
Harry Potter. And the Prisoner of Azkaban.
I was thinking about those the other day, actually.
Those Harry Potter games?
Yeah. The PlayStation 2 there.
They were amazing. The last two weren't, and the fourth one was kind of boring. But...
You would commit to a series.
What?
If you're gonna play one, you have to play them all.
Yeah. The third one, the first one, the second one were my favorite. Hey, I'm stupid. Pardon me while I cry a little bit.
You just had to go up.